Hey guys, the Mr. Strobe here, playing some Call of Duty Black Ops 2 with the MSMC, rocking the laser sight, long barrel, and grip. Now right now, I'm about to get a sweet double kill, and this guy with an LMG just comes by and just hammers me. Now, I am rocking the Hardline, Toughness, Scavenger, and Tactical Mask, I believe. That perk setup just makes you a tank. You're pretty much invincible with it. You get your perks super fast, not your perks, your score streaks super fast, and you get your ammo so you can keep on getting your score streaks. Toughness is just maybe one of the best perks in the games besides Scavenger. And Tactical Mask for any shock charges, concussions, which in Hardpoint you're going to run a lot, just going to run into a lot. And right here, look at this. This guy just came in and I was just like, you sir got owned by that laser sight. Because that laser sight helps so much. With that grip, it helps so much it burns. I'm also running long barrel because that is like the perk. Not the perk, the attachments. Why do I keep saying perk? So yeah. But as you can see, my score streaks are UAV, Lightning Strike, and Dragonfire. Got a little something in my throat, guys. Sorry about that. And with the hardline also helps you get your score streaks out faster, which is like pretty much the #1 thing getting your UAV in. Because once you get your UAV in hardpoint, you know where the enemy spawns. Usually, you can keep them in their spawn if you're pretty good at spawn trapping. And it's always a good thing to keep them in a spawn because you get a lot of kills. And you don't get too many deaths. Like in this gameplay, I think I get like 40 kills and like only 13 deaths, something like that. And yeah, so also, I was talking about my perks here, my gosh. Yeah, so in Hardpoint though, UAV is just the bomb diggity, because if they do have a hardpoint, then you can know where they are in the hardpoint, and if there's a lot of them, you already know where they are, and you can just flank them out, maybe flank them depending where the hard point is. But you can just pick them off one by one, and it's like the #1 ways to get kills. Also guys, please tell your friends, and please subscribe, please like, please favorite, and leave a comment if you like this. Also like, that would also be a good way that you show that you like this. So as you can see, my teammate is busting out these orbital V-sets. Me and him are pretty much just playing like mainly supportive. I think I don't get a Dragonfire in this game because I don't really know. But yeah, as you can see though, also right behind me, there's this guy camping in the corner. That's what I think it was cold-blooded. No, maybe not cold-blooded, but hardwired does. And it helps so much. It is like that perk, I should have been running it. I just didn't really need to because the enemy wasn't pumping out too many UAVs in this game. And in the last game before this, they weren't using anything that much as like UAVs or anything like that. So as you can see, there's a guy right in the building above me. I waited for him to just pop down, but he never did. So I was like, oh, okay, what's going on? And I left him, my teammate killed him, and I was like, oh, okay, so everything's good. Also, look at that guy just camping there. Sometimes I really miss those things, because when I play, I have like a 50-inch screen TV, and it's really hard to see it when my couch is pretty close up. So sorry if you see any of that, guys. There might be a couple deaths in the future like that, so sorry if there's anything like that. So the #1 way to get kills on hardpoint is one for all, get the hardpoint so you can get your score streaks out. So like your UAV, your counter UAV, your orbital VSAT if you're running support, otherwise any other score streaks. But also, don't try and get the hardpoint, just try and stay around it and cover the entrances. Because if you're covering the entrances, then you pretty much have the upper advantage. Upper advantage meaning like they can't really get in if you have any good cover. Like if you have pretty good cover, which is also a good thing to have. I'll talk about that a bit later. If you So if you can cover the entrances, they can't get in, and you can pretty much, it's a free win for your team. I don't always stay around my hardpoint in this game though, because it is like, sometimes it is a bit hard to stick around when there's a ton of enemies rushing in one wave, or they're flanking you. Both of these things are a little hard to get. So yeah, back to the cover thing that I said. Cover is the #1 thing. Just remember that you can crouch, lay down. There's not a lot of points in this game where you can lay down and have a lot of cover, but in some points, yes, you can, and just use it. Use whatever cover you can find, and again, remember, strafing. If there's no cover, strafe. Just strafe them out. That's what stock is for. I don't usually use stock on my SMGs though. Usually I can run around pretty fast. Or use a laser sight. Because laser sight, even though I don't suggest it on any assault rifles, it does do really good with if you don't have stock on, because you can just run. You can pretty much run from side to side, and if you're pretty good at it, then you can strafe while another enemy is strafing. But if the enemy is head glitching, then you're probably gonna die, unless you're also head glitching and you have a low recoil gun. That's another thing. If you have a low recoil gun like the M27, or like, I don't know, maybe like a SWAT 5.5 without select fire, SMR, FAL, all these are great guns if people are head glitching. Honestly, because they can't do a lot. Because like they can like head glitch and that stuff that they're already doing. But if you have the SWAT or like those guns like M8A1, I believe it's called, then you can just get the shots on them, and it's so easy to just kill them. It's unbelievable. But in this map, you don't really need to do that because there's not a lot of head glitching points, unless you like play different game, unless you play like a different game style than me. Because I like rushing the enemy, I like getting kills, I like knowing where their spawn is, getting the UAVs in. So I play aggressive support is what I like to call it. Pretty much like where you're just running support, but you're being pretty aggressive. Sometimes I don't run support, sometimes I get like some lodestars, AGRs, stealth choppers, but also that's the next thing, having good score streaks that work with each other. If you have score streaks that work with each other, such as maybe you could run a lodestar and your teammate could run a VTOL warship, because those can run at the same time, you might make the enemy team rage so much that they're going to leave the lobby and send you a bunch of messages such as "I hate you" and "you suck." Though, usually that's what happens when a VTOL warship or lodestar is in the air. But when they're both in the air, there's not a lot you can do. So also, remember to run orbital VSATs most of the time, or run low score streaks. If you're gonna run low score streaks because you can't get high score streaks, I would advise like UAV, counter UAV, hunter killer drone. Those are probably some of the best score streaks for low. Even if they're like combined, the hunter killer drone will just get you one kill, but it is another kill. Just remember that. And then UAVs and counter UAVs, always just like, they can't see it, so if you don't use a suppressor, then your enemy will be able to see you when you're shooting. If you have a counter UAV, they can't see you whatsoever. So that is like a plus. And UAV allows you to see them. So this game is wrapping up, guys. And please like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Sorry I couldn't get a video out yesterday. And yeah, I hope you guys have a very wonderful and safe day. And goodbye.